Hello, 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 everybody. Great to see you, grade 7s out there joining us today. I'm so glad to be back, and I'm so glad that you are here in our lesson today. And I wonder if some of you can guess who's here. Yes, it is me, Miss Cooney. I am Sheena Cooney, and I am your English FAL teacher today. So, welcome. Great to have you back. Now, if you have any work that's related to what we're doing today, you can send it to my email address. I would love to see it. And there's also my handles that you can follow me, and you can share what you do with us at Digital Lockdown School. Okay. So, before we begin, I have to say kudos to Tabang and Kiandra for their awesome adverts. They figured out Flipgrid and they went on and they shared their adverts with me. And I think it is absolutely fabulous. I mean, look at that. The planning, the effort, the ideas. If you look at the Corona one, it's actually the writing direction is going the same direction as the grid patterns and material patterns on the actual mask, which I thought was fabulous. And for Kiandra's one, the color pops out, and actually that burger looks so juicy. I'm getting hungry. Okay, so well done, guys. You know, it really makes my day when I join you and I teach you, and we have such a great lesson, and then I go and check up on Flipgrid and I see you there and I see your effort. It really makes everything worthwhile. So thank you very, very much. So, like a boss. Okay, now, today we will learn, I think that image gives you a pretty good idea, okay, about newspapers, articles, and reports. Identify the purpose of a newspaper, article, or report. You can call it either article or report. There's no difference, really. Identify key elements. Learn the definitions of the key elements. Analyze a newspaper report. Apply before, during, and after reading strategies. So those of you who have been in my lessons before, I have touched on the reading strategies, and we always incorporate it in our learning. Okay, so I hope you got your pens and pencils ready, because we might learn some new vocabulary. And I'm sure you want to take notes. Well, I hope you want to take notes. Okay, so what is media? When we were learning about advertising last week, okay, and I taught you the difference between advertising and media, right? So media is the vehicle that advertising uses to get this advert out there. Media examples are television, magazines, okay? Even online, they have magazines now. Newspapers. So they're all means of communication, and today we're touching on newspapers. Okay, so now I know that people don't buy newspapers as much as they used to. Let's be honest, they read it online. Okay, I remember as a very young girl, that's how old I am, yes, let's not go there. Okay, as a very young girl, on the way to school every single morning, my dad would stop and buy his newspaper before going to work. Okay, and I remember that very well. And in those days, when you even held the newspaper, colors kind of went off, the ink went off on your hands. So it was the only way to get information about what was happening in the world around us. Now, ever since then, even online, there are key elements to an advert that you need to know. You have your headline, your byline, your place line, your lead, also called a lead paragraph, your body, and body. When you think of body, I want you to also think of essays that you've written. You know, like you have the introduction, you have the middle, and you have the end, which part is called body of the paragraph. You have a quotation, you have a caption, and you have an image. Okay, so there in front of you, you see example of a newspaper. Now, let's look at each key element. Let's look at the headline. What does the headline do? It catches attention. It sums up the story. There you go. Where's the headline on this interesting article? I just want to say welcome, you guys. I don't know all your names, but I can see a few familiar names. It's awesome to have you. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you've just joined us, we're learning about newspapers. Okay. And we are learning about the different elements. So here we have the headline. What catches attention? Now, that's a rhetorical question because today we're listening first. I might ask questions at the end or near later in the lesson. All right. So let me first present you with the information. I hope you're taking notes. I see some people with pencils writing. Those that have their video on, I can see you writing, and that makes me so proud. Awesome. Kudos to you. Well done. So where's the headline on this advert? Okay, so your headline will catch attention. So what catches attention? It will be writing, big writing. It's in bold. It's in capital letters, and it's bigger than all the other fonts. So I would like to ask you guys just to type into your chat what you think the headline is on this article. And I will have a read in the chat and to see what you say. So let's see how fast you can type. If I might not get your, oh, there we go. There we go. Suela Pele, I hope I'm saying your name right. Well done, Gahu. Well done. Even did it the way it's on the newspaper. That's awesome. Good job. Well done, Sarai. Very good. I'll wait till you're back. I recognize you, Nashania. Hello. Well done. Tiana, I recognize you, Tiana. Salomon, Malatsi, well done. Ranzu, you guys are awesome. Hello, Amu. Welcome back. It's great to see you. I do remember you. Yes, I do. Well done. You are exactly right, grade 7s. It's Man on the Moon. Well done. Okay, so now we're going to go to next part. Now, in the sense that it sums up the story, it says Man on the Moon. So you immediately know that this newspaper article is about a man on the moon. So it does sum the story up. Okay, so let's go look at next key elements. There you go. I've circled that for you so you can see it better. All right. Now, our next key element is the byline. Okay, the byline. Who would like to type to me what they think a byline is? It might seem like the easiest one out of them all, but it can be confusing. So let's see if you grade 7s know what a byline is. All right, so let's have a look. We've got Walk on the Moon. That's one small step for mankind, one giant leap for mankind. Sorry, that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. And I think it says in little words there, Armstrong names his words to Earth after testing surface. Okay, so your byline, right? Your byline is as your reporter's name. Okay, so where you see the reporter's name, that's your byline. And it's a current event. Okay, so where is the reporter's name and where is the current event? Okay, Keandra says a line in the newspaper article naming the writer of the article. Well done. Okay, so you actually hit the nail on the head there, Keandra. It is where the reporter's name is. So do you actually see where that is? Where on this, I know it's a very small newspaper. Where do you think the reporter's name is? It will be in very small writing. Trust me, you won't be able to read it. Just looking at the image, where do you think it might be sitting? Before I show you. Hey, stop chit-chatting. You're supposed to be talking to me. Yes, I can see. Okay, grade 7. There we go. That's better. That is better. It's okay. It's okay. You're forgiven. All right. I know you just want to say hello to each other. Okay. So let's have a look. You are right. It's all right, sweetheart. Are we right? Armstrong beams his words to the earth after testing the surface. Now, that is your byline. It is under the heading. And it's generally before the article starts, okay? So you will always find it near the top. For exactly, look, oh, I don't know if I'm saying your name properly. Sorry, sweetheart, but you're right. It's before the paragraph, okay? Good job. I love it when you guys participate like this because you actually are doing very well. Your teachers are going to be so proud of you. Right, let's look at the next key element while we all, our brains are active. Okay, let's see. Now, sometimes I use the same article, sometimes I don't. It depends what I want you to look at. Okay, so let's look at this one. This is your place line. Now, place line, it kind of gives you, indicates already what it is, but it's not common when we're studying newspapers. It doesn't come up very often. So if you had to guess what the place line is, or what would you guess that it would be? If you really didn't know, place line, just think of the first word, place. What is it indicating? What is it telling us? Okay, so the message of the story. All right. Date line. Okay, where? Good. And there's a picture. Okay, the place it should be. Very good. This is awesome. I'm getting lovely feedback. I'm liking this. Let's see if you guys are warm in your answers. Let's have a look. Okay, so why is this button not working? Ah, there we go. Where the story begins. You write on where to as well, where they are. So it gives us an indication, sorry, I went a bit ahead there, of where the story begins. Where it says Earth. Okay, very good. If you look, we have circled it. Man has landed on the moon. Now, if you look at other articles, say you picked up a newspaper today, all right? And today's newspaper, we know definitely we can guess what the headline's going to be about. But if you had to look in front of the first paragraph, it would say which place it's talking about. It'll say Cape Town. It'll put a dash. It'll have Cape Town in small bold letters and it'll put a dash and it'll give you some information. It will say Johannesburg or it will say Italy. So it will indicate the place. You are right. It does say Earth as well. Where I've circled that line. Generally, I've noticed that most articles now recently will put the name of the actual place in the first sentence. All right. Hope you guys are taking notes. So here we have your lead. Lead is basically your lead paragraph. Okay, so what is the lead paragraph? How is it different from the rest of the article? So now I'm going to hold on a second so that you guys have a chance to type because I know that it does take a little bit of time to type fast, but please don't worry about spelling mistakes right now. That's the least of your worries. Okay, so your lead paragraph. How is it different to the rest of the article? Okay, so now I know that you, good. Where to? Nice answer. Yana, yeah, the place line is like where it's set, where it's happening. Okay, where event, because remember your newspaper is telling you facts. Well, they're supposed to be telling you facts of events that happen in certain places. So you have to start off the article with where the facts actually happen. Okay, it's a good question, by the way. Okay, right, very good. Gives us more information. Yeah, lead is exactly, it is a position. Lead paragraph is your first paragraph. It is before the rest of it. It does introduce plot. It does introduce a summary of the event. Well done, guys. You are on the money. If you were getting 100 Rand for every answer, you guys would be rich. Well done. This is excellent. Now, let's have a look here. Opening section. That's when you open your paragraph. All right, and you start talking about the actual event, what time it happened, where it happened, who was there, etc., etc. It gives more important information. Okay, so all your important information is actually in that first paragraph. So if you read the first paragraph and you find out you know everything you actually want to know about that particular article, don't tell the newspapers I'm saying this. Yeah, you don't have to read any further. Okay, but if it's something that really, really interests you, then you'll read the whole article. Okay. All right. And it should answer the 5 W's. And we are going to go through the 5 W's today. So it should answer your 5 W's. I don't even think I need to tell you what the 5 W's are, because from what I remember from our previous lessons, you guys actually know it down pat. Right. So there's your lead paragraph. Okay, that big red circle. Now we move on to next key element. Okay, body. Now this isn't an actual human body. Remember, we're talking about the article. The body of the article. So we have the lead paragraph. We know what the headline is. We know what the byline is. Now we want to know what the body is. Okay, so any suggestions as to what the body of the paragraph is? There we go. I'm liking that. Very good. Excellent. Okay, grade 7s. I think we don't have to hang around here very long. You all seem to have the answer for this one. It is the main paragraph. It is the middle of the story. It supplies more details, okay, than the lead paragraph. Lead paragraph is like a quick scan or skim. The body of the paragraph will be reading. So it shows the important details first, okay? And there are 2 statements. Basically, they're supplying the, yes, it is like a plot. It is like a plot, except it's not a story, it's facts, because it's a newspaper article. Okay, so, but that's a good way of looking at it, and it's a good way of remembering it. So you see there where I've drawn the yellow circle, that's the body. Okay. Not very difficult. You guys are doing well. Now, quotation. I know this is not the best picture and I do apologize. I wanted it to be an interesting newspaper article. So this one seemed most interesting. So quotation. What is a quotation? Why do we have it? What is it there for? Where do you find it? So what do you guys think? It's okay if you're late. We're not going anywhere. We're still here. Welcome, sweetheart. Hope you can catch up. I'll try and go through it again. Right. So the quote, I like that. Understand. That's a good word. Hold on to that word. Understand. Quotation is linked to understanding. Yes. Okay. What other ideas? Who knows? What is a quotation though? I'm sorry if I'm breaking up. It may possibly be the connection on your guys' side. I think we are okay here. All right, but don't disappear. Just keep hanging in there. Okay, so a formal statement. Okay, there we go. There we go. Quotation is what people said. Quotation is what someone says. So it's got those speech marks around it. So you are putting someone's word that they actually said in the article. Okay, so it's in quotation because that's exactly what they said. Now, well done, by the way. I just have to say, this is the most amazing lesson. You guys are great participants. So you are right. Kudos to you. Give yourself a pat on the back. What someone actually said. Okay, so it's what someone actually said. Now, there is a good reason having a quotation. It adds accuracy. So it makes the article more believable. All right. So if someone, for example, like in this case, if you look at this article, there is a quotation there, and I even have to squint to read it, and your eyes are better than mine. So heaven has become part of man's world, Nixon says. Now, in those days, Nixon was the president. So if the president said something, it adds accuracy to the article. It adds truth to it. Yes, so it does make sense. Okay, so for example, if someone is talking about, let's say artifacts, if someone's talking about artifacts, geological artifacts, they're digging up ruins or whatever, and an archaeologist comes along and says, this is from the Stone Age, and we know this because da-da-da-da-da. You will believe the article because they actually have an archaeologist giving it accuracy. Okay, so it adds truth. Right. So it also adds at the scene feeling. So it feels like you're actually there. Like heaven's become part of man's world. Okay, it's like, okay, there's the men on the moon, there's actual photographs, and then the president said this, and you kind of get that feeling that you're also there and that you can see it happening. Okay, so quotation is quite, I think, quite an important part of an article or for a reporter to include. Now, there you go. There's the quotation. I know you have to squint a bit. I'm sure you can see it. Okay, so we're actually going to break it down. Oh, good. I'm glad you did this at the beginning of the term, first term. All right, because I know we did adverbs. Now, this is a little bit different. This is articles, but if you have done it, that means you're a bit ahead of the game. So well done. I still hope this lesson benefits you. All right, so this is an article that I found. I thought that I could use it to help you break down the different parts. Okay, so if I read through it, it says at the top, car thief caught trapped in target vehicle. Day staff reporter, Wednesday, February 25th, 2009. Canberra, a bungling Australian car thief was nabbed after accidentally locking himself in the vehicle he was trying to steal, police said Wednesday. Canberra, yeah. Okay. Police were called to a house in Adelaide after two thieves were trying to steal a car. Canberra is a place in Australia. In Adelaide, Australia. Okay. So on arrival, they were surprised to find a 53-year-old man hiding inside the vehicle. Man, while breaking into the car, had locked himself in the car and couldn't get out, South Australian police said. Adding, a second thief was found hiding in nearby bushes. Okay, so now we got to break it down. Okay, so what's my headline? Anybody know? What is my headline to this article? There we go. Well done. That's correct so far. Good, Kendra. Good, Solomon. Very good, guys. I'm very proud of you. You are absolutely right. It's okay if you type slow. If you give me some of the answer, I know what you're talking about. Okay. So the headline, very good, Amo. Very good, Sarai. Go. Very good. Well done. Very good. Nicely done. Owetu, well done. But remember, Owetu, what does the heading start with? Even if you put the first two words, it's fine. All right. So there you guys. The jump. Headline is car thief caught trapped in a Target vehicle. Okay. So here's your headline. And it's quite catchy because if you've noticed, I don't know if you see that they repeat, they use alliteration. So car thief caught and vehicle. Then they also have thief caught trapped in Target vehicle. So they kind of get your attention that way as well. Right. So what is next after the headline? It's the byline. Where's the byline? Hey. Oh, I can see who's wakey today. Well done. This is what I'm talking about. Here we go. Well done. That's it. Okay, so your byline will be beneath your headline. Very good, grade 7s. My, oh my. So it's got the name of the author or the reporter. Excellent job. So now that you've got that down, you did quite well. What comes next? Headline, byline. What comes next? Let's see who remembers. Okay, so remember your elements. That's it, Gaia. Well done. Remember your elements, your key elements of a newspaper article. Headline, byline. That's it. Let's see if you're right. I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to let you all see it. Here we go. Baseline. Okay. So now, what is your place? It's Canberra. Remember earlier you asked me, well, what is Canberra? It's the name of a little town in Adelaide, in Australia. Okay, so what comes next? We've got our headline, we've got our byline, we've got our place line, all important parts of information. So now we're going somewhere. Yes, excellent job, grade 7s. Oh, I went a bit too fast ahead of the game. So we have got our lead. You were all right with that one. Okay, so our lead, it catches the reader's interest, okay? It has important information. It introduces the topic. And it answers most of the 5 W's. All right, so a bungling Australian car thief, that really gets my interest, bungling. Oh my word, bungling. And he was nabbed, there, that catches my interest, after accidentally locking himself. How do you accidentally lock yourself in a car? So that definitely catches my interest. And the car he was trying to steal, police said on Wednesday. So it tells me where, it tells me who, it tells me when, it introduces the topic. All right, the next one I think I already gave away to you. Okay. Yes, you are right. It was a quotation. Okay. So now why is this quotation relevant? Why is it important? Why should it do me any good? So the last paragraph where it points to the quotation, it says the man while breaking into the car had locked himself in the car and couldn't get out, South Australian police said. It adds accuracy, it makes it believable. Why is it believable? Why should I believe it? Who's talking? Who's talking? Why should I believe it? Because who's talking? What man? Yes. Which policeman? Remember, detail is important. Which policeman? So this quotation is as accuracy and it's believable because an actual South Australian policeman, a policeman actually working in the town, commented. So now, yes, I do believe it. Okay, so I'm sure you can already see where the body of the paragraph of the article actually is. We used a very short one. Okay, so now let's get to the nitty gritty. Now that you know what we are looking at. Okay, 5 W's. Before I show you my 5 W's, let's see how fast you can type the 5 W's down. All of them. Let's go. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. I'm watching the clock. Actually, maybe 1 minute. You guys type fast. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the reading. Don't worry. I'm reading the answers. Now it says there are 5. Yeah, Kendra, good job. Solomon, nicely done. Emma, you're definitely getting there. Well done, Brianna. Oh, good, good, good. I'm reading so fast, I can't say all the names. Sorry, guys. Please don't take it personally. Deliwe, good. All right. Very good, Sarai. Well done, go. Brianna, good. And you spelled it right. Excellent. Okay, there we go. We don't need to rehash this. You guys will know it very well. Your 5 W's, who and what and where. When. Oh, I disappeared. Yeah, sorry. Okay, when and why. There you go. Who, what, where, when, and why. Now, without these 5 W's, your newspaper article isn't going to be answered correctly. Okay, so remember that. Okay, so we're ready to go. It's okay. You said it now, Tiana. You said it now, so well done. Okay, now this is an article that we are going to look at. Okay, so we are going to use what we learned today to click on this article. Okay, so I'm going to read it through. Students grow flying sauce. Wilkes, science reporter. Toronto. In the cult movie classic Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, mutant vegetables cut a deadly swath through the community, consuming everyone in their path. Canadian astronaut Bob Thirst says Toronto students cultivating tomato seeds from space shouldn't worry about imitating art. There should be no fear on the part of the teachers or parents about any toxic fruit growing from these tomato plants, said Fisk, who flew aboard the shuttle Columbia on a 17-day mission in 1996. He said he'll eat tomatoes produced from the high-flying seeds or use them to make salsa or ketchup. Thirsk visited students at St. Cecilia Catholic School on Annette Street yesterday to check up on the experiments with tomato seeds taken into space by astronaut Mark Garneau. The Tomato Sphere project involves 2,500 secondary school classrooms across Canada growing 400,000 seeds, half of which made the trip to space. Space plants are said to grow faster and taller. Space-flown seeds made 170 orbits of Earth, traveled more than 7 million kilometers, and spent 12 days weightless, Thirsk said. At the end of June, schools will send results of their experiment to the Canadian Space Agency, which will compile the data and make conclusions. Thirsk said the program is designed to introduce space science to young Canadians. I can see that in these classrooms, we have potential future Canadian scientists and astronauts. He said, I find that incredibly exciting. Okay, so now let's practice. Where's my headline? I've got to do this quick because our time is running slow. Yes, that's it. Students grow flying saucers. Oh, that sounds like really cool. I want some of that. Okay. Your byline. What's your byline? Yay, very, very good. You guys are on the ball. That's what I like to see. Jim Wilkes, science reporter. Placeline. What's my placeline? Yeah. Keep it going, keep it going. You guys are doing good. You guys are going to do it. Don't stop. Even if I go ahead, keep giving your answers. Excellent. Toronto is your placeline. Lead. Where's your lead paragraph? Now, I know you can't type the whole paragraph out, so just try and indicate it in the easiest way possible. So, where's my lead paragraph? In the cult movie, very good, very good. It is basically your first paragraph. Your first paragraph. You can just say first paragraph because that's your lead paragraph. It's a lot easier to explain. Someone said number one. That's also a good way to do it. Okay, body. Where is the body? Okay, now just give me a quick indication. You don't need to write it all out. Middle. Someone said the middle. Very good. It is the easier way of saying it, actually. Okay. Right. So, yes. Okay. So, basically, the rest of the article is your body. Quotation. Who can find the most interesting quotation in there that would really add accuracy to this article? And you can just give me the first few words. You don't need to like that whole thing out. Okay, so let's see. There should be no fear on the part of the teachers. Very good. Do you know what? There is more than one quotation from this person. Now I want to ask you, because you've found the quotations, why is this particular person at accuracy to it? Why is he important? Who is he? Why is he important and what he says important to our article? Okay, so who is he? You can give me his name. Who is he? And why is he important? The person that's giving the quotations. Now remember, this isn't a story, so there's no characters. Okay, it does tell you in the article who he is. Now, Jim Wilkes is the reporter, but the person actually saying the quotation, remember, it's the person actually speaking. Yes, excellent. Bob Thirsk. Why is what Bob Thirsk important? Who is he? Two words that tell you who he is. Who is very good. That's what I'm talking about. Bob Thirsk is a Canadian astronaut. So although they are talking about attack of killer tomatoes, you know, he actually adds accuracy to our article, strangely enough. There is no caption. Caption is generally found That's a picture, an image. Okay, so there's no image here, but there's no caption here. Okay, well done, guys. You all guessed it. I'm proud of all of you. Oh, that looks confusing. Don't worry. Here we go. Let's break this one up. This is what answers you gave me. Headline, well done, grade 7, students grow flying sauce. Byline, Tim Wilkes, science reporter. Baseline, Toronto. Lead, whole first paragraph. The rest of the article. Quotation, there's quite a few. I've showed you too. What does the article not have? I repeated it before I even moved to this page. What does this article not have? Haha, are you listening? Were you listening? Yeah. That's it. Good. Oh, this is brilliant. You guys are wacky. Very good. Caption. Excellent. Well done. You guys are awesome. You know that? Right. So it does not have a caption. Very good. So caption is an image or a picture. Okay. Now I put a very basic one up there, but you know, at least you got that one down. So what are captions? So we're going to cover this quickly because we don't have long left. All right. And whatever we don't cover today, I will try and cover tomorrow. All right. So captions under the photograph, they tell us about the picture, they help complete sentences, and they include details. All right. So there's a little example of a caption. Okay. So there's your picture of the giraffe, and there's your caption underneath that's talking about the giraffe and what he's doing and where he is. Okay, so that's very easy to understand. I think you guys will have no problem understanding that. All right, and there's a little caption of a porcupine. Porcupines have soft hair, but on their back and tail it's usually mixed with sharp quills. So there's my little image and there's my little caption. Okay, now here's a challenge for you. Remember I said I was doing Flipgrid again? I've set up a Flipgrid again with details at the end of the slide. Okay, I would like to hear from you awesome grade 7s what caption you would put with this picture. And tell me now, think of a caption. Now remember, it goes under your photo, it tells you about your photo, it's complete sentences, and it's got little details. How about this one? Here's another one for you. You can choose which one you do. I don't mind. I love this one. This is my favorite one. So think of a caption. Okay, so this is all the things that you find in a newspaper article. Now, I'm telling you what I'm going to do, grade 7s. We are not going to finish this lesson in time. I'm going back, okay, a bit, because we are running out of time and there are things I really want to go into a little bit of more detail with you over here. So as you can see, there is way more I want to go through. So I tell you what, how about we do captions tomorrow? Okay, so tomorrow we'll work on captions and I will go into detail about it. And then I will also show you the Flipgrid link. So you don't need to worry about that today. So you guys cool with that? Let me know what you think. You happy to do captions tomorrow? Obviously, we'll do some other things with it, of course. Awesome. Well, if you're not here and you can't join us, remember we do record it. Okay, so this lesson is recorded and you can watch it and you can still do the activity. Okay, so now I'm going to love and leave you. I will be back tomorrow at the same time. Okay, and I hope to see you guys. If you can't make it, you definitely know where to find us. Have a great afternoon. Bye.